let's see. We'll go over here. Talk to Monk again. Now that we have Dina.
Good day, Monk. You're looking well.
Dina, it's too long since I saw you last. I heard your
I swear I could swear that this guy was in Zelda CDI.
Yeah, he has that voice that I feel like
somebody. He sounds like the wizard guy, the guy on the magic carpet.
I didn't play much of Zelda CDI, or watch much of Zelda CDI, so I can't.
I have the remastered versions that this one dude made.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
really?
I don't know if you were paying attention to that. Some guy on Twitter remastered like both the CDI games to, you know, so like they're cleaner, and he also I think he kind of fixed some of the some bugs and stuff.
very sorry to hear that. We all respected him.
And so they, you know, and they just work, and now they work on modern systems without really any like extra hurdles. So I was playing them not too long ago, and I honestly am willing to go out on a limb and say like a lot of the problem with Zelda CDI boiled down to the CDI's controller.
Oh yeah.
When you actually have when they actually work, they aren't terrible. They're not great. I'm not even sure if I'd say they're good, you know, even from just gameplay wise. But I mean, they aren't really as bad. Like that other third Zelda CDI game, that one looks awful, and I would never want to play. And I would never want to play it.
Oh yeah.
But I can see why there are people who might argue that the Zelda CDI games are not like the worst games ever made.
They're still not good. I mean, they were built, I think, on a pretty tight budget.
There was one guy, Good Bad Flicks. He did a whole like retrospective on the development of the CDI games that was a lot more sympathetic to. That was pretty good, and he kind of shows like a lot of the effort that was actually put into trying to make them, like the effort that like the artists had to go through to get the backgrounds and everything, because the stereotype is that they were like just cheaply made, and when you actually know like what the artists had to do just to get like a background to work, you know, it's like there was clearly a lot of effort and passion put into the project, even if things didn't really come out.
Yeah, they were just heavily limited by both the hardware and probably deadlines too.
I think this did come out on the CDI too.
Huh.
So that might explain why there might be some Zelda CDI voice actors in here. All right, so we went in to go see the executioner, right? But she wouldn't follow us because
I cannot follow you into
it's too evil. It's dark energy. There's too much dark energy coming from it, or something. I guess she's like supposed to be. I think she's supposed to be something of an empath, so she's sensitive to like atmospheres.
Fair. And to be honest, an executioner's room, I could completely understand.
Yeah, and so
you've seen him.
Yeah, so now you're kind of confused. You might be kind of confused about what to do. So you go over here.
It reminds me of.
Yeah, so sometimes Tao doesn't really tell you anything, and you do have to kind of explore and try to figure out for yourself. But
yeah,
let's go over here. I know what to do. I've played this first part quite a few times. I at least made sure that I had this part memorized. So we talk to him.
Prince Adam, I know you seek knowledge of the world outside the Citadel, but do not judge your father too harshly. It is a great pity that the science of building the citadels has been lost.
So we have to rebuild. We have to find the knowledge to build the citadels.
The strength of the Tiran.
Okay, so are you gonna give?
But alas, your great ancestor's secret has been lost forever. Only here at Mo are we safe from Morcus Rex. And if only the great secret could be rediscovered.
It has to be in one of his old citadels.
Prince
Here we go. Yeah, you just got to talk to Monk a few times.
It is my coming of age gift to you. It will
When I first played this game, I could not, like, this was where I got stuck. Because I didn't realize you just had to talk to Monk like 3 times and he gives you what you need. So he gives you the talisman, the talisman of courage.
I know you long to see the world. You have your mother's driving ambition in your heart. But you must remember, our enemies are everywhere, and we lack the means to drive them back.
Okay, so then we'll go over here. Let's see if he...
See the man with no tongue. Give the talisman to Tina if she says she is afraid.
Yeah, and so that's how Tao's talisman, that's how the magic conch works. So if you're ever stuck, if you have more or less have what you need, and you feel like you're stuck, then you just talk. Then you can talk to Tao, and he'll probably tell you, pretty much just tell you straight up what you need to do.
Yeah.
Alright. So now go over here. Take the talisman.
I feel brave enough to go into the executioner's chamber now. Shall we go?
Yeah, so now she'll go with us.
All right.
Progress.
Slow and gradual, but surely.
I can explain what Jabba the executioner says. When he was no more than a boy,
Couldn't we have just asked Jabber to come outside?
by the enslaver to silence him.
Yeah, that would have been much easier.
He feels great shame.
So he feels bad for all the things that our grandfather forced him to do.
He is giving you a gift on this day of your coming of age.
It's a tooth.
One of his teeth.
He tripped and hit his head. He fell out just a few hours ago.
The executioner said it belonged to one of your ancestors, one of the mummies in Monk's chamber.
Okay, so there's our hint.
So now we just go to the monk's chamber.
So we show it to him.
An old tooth.
It's a tooth. Yes, that is a tooth right there. That's what you have in your hand.
Mmm. It's well kept too.
Most certainly has no further use for it.
Very insightful, Monk. Thanks for the help.
Most certainly has no further
They use their floss a lot.
Go over here.
Ah, I see.
Here are your ancestors, embalmed for eternity. And here they will all remain until the citadel crumbles to dust or is captured by Tyrann.
Take that. And bam.
Oh. Why the music go so hard, man?
I always find it weird though, and sometimes with like this is not really necessary to have a separate frame here. You know, you could just have it open in front of us and just have it open on like the original frame, you know. Sometimes I've noticed that, like here, we're going down. I can kind of understand this. This is just an FMV. But if there's nowhere really to go, If there's nowhere elsewhere to go, I don't know sometimes why, like, why you would waste the space for a frame unless you have, like, multiple things to click on.
Yeah. Or there's like an Easter egg or like, I don't know, something.
Yeah. All right, so Morkong, the Tyrant General, was imprisoned down here, and so we're going to his lair, or his cell. And supposedly he's been locked down there since our grandfather's time. So we're overcoming our childhood fears of the bellowing of the imprisoned Morkong.
Alright.
Hands.
Oh, no. No. Yeah. I don't know about this.
Yeah, so right here, there's nothing here. There's nothing here. There's nowhere to go except forward and back. So why not just have the FMV take us to this next frame that I'm just about to go to?
I cannot enter this place. Even with the talisman, there are terrors inside.
Maybe for
which
this.
I cannot face.
So yeah, so we went back this is like, why not just take us right here?
Yeah.
Why not just have the FMV end when we're going down the stairs and just have us like end up right here?
And
this is where you wanted us to go. This was the only place I could go.
Yeah, you could even have Dina just like give up. She's not feeling right like earlier on too.
Yeah. So that, I don't know. I've run into that with some old point and clicks where I wonder, it's like, that seems like a waste of space considering that space was such a huge deal back then.
Yeah.
It looks like he has sunglasses on.
It really... He's the cool ghost.
So we'll take the tooth.
No!
Ronnie, no.
Man, he really needs to take care of himself more.
Oh, goodness me.
Oh?
The trumpet was grandfather's idea. Morkong made sounds like that. When he died, Tao replaced him with an iguana who blows the trumpet to frighten intruders away. It sounds like Morkong is still alive.
Ah, so it's a trick.
Oh.
I suppose Tao was afraid that someone might discover the way into Gra's cell and destroy the secrets he left behind.
But wait, if Tao knew the secrets of Gra already, why didn't he just tell us?
Maybe he was just protective? I don't know. That's actually...
Like, he's telling me, like, the whole thing was Tao's telling me to go down here, basically, like, to find the secret of how, like, Gra helped our great-grandfather build the citadels, right? But we go down here, we think Morkong is also down here, but actually Tao just replaced it with a horn that sounds like Morkong to keep people away. But if Tao has been down here since then he would know.
Yeah.
Then he would know the secret. There's no reason for this. I had to pretend to be afraid. I was just pretending to be retarded. Oh, this is something we can pick up.
I have already seen that prism. Grandfather said it could be used to see beyond the surface of things.
Cool. I don't know. I mean, I guess Tao is testing us. I guess you could rationalize it like that. We're the ones who have to build the citadel, so we have to learn it ourselves and prove we're worthy and all that other stuff.
That hero's journey type format.
All right, so here we have the murals, and just go ahead and looking at them right here real quick. This light could be a little brighter, so you could see some of this.
Yeah.
These are the frescoes your father refused to look at. Look. One shows dinosaurs building a citadel for humans. They built many.
Huh.
The Tyrant had good cause to fear us. The secret of Gra is here, Adam. He and your ancestor, the Architect, realized that strength lay in combining our forces.
Oh. The power of friendship.
So over here, see the citadels are used to keep the Tyrant back, and the dinosaurs are helping. The Saurians are helping the humans build the citadels, which I kind of think is very strange because I don't know how complicated the citadel architecture actually is. But wouldn't this be a no-brainer that, hey, we got these big freaking dinosaurs that can move like 6-ton block,
Yeah,
like 30-ton blocks? Like, wouldn't that just be kind of intuitive? Like, if you wanted to build more citadels, just think, okay, well, maybe we should, like, that doesn't seem like esoteric knowledge unless the citadels have some very unique architecture, which I guess, I mean, look at this. They got some weird little
archways.
Yeah.
But, like, not to mention, like, you could talk to the dinosaurs, too. So, it should be, again, even more of a no-brainer, like, to build mutual relationships like that.
Together, humans and dinosaurs could and did stand up to the might of the Tyrant. The dinosaurs needed to eat while they built the citadels, so while they worked, humans farmed the land and grew food for the builders.
Yeah, so that's how it all works. Is the dinosaurs are big and they can move big blocks, but they're hungry. And so the humans have opposable thumbs and can farm.
Yeah, the humans are ingenuitive and the dinosaurs are powerful.
Yeah, and so combining the forces, they did that. But again, it just seems kind of, unless the architecture is very specific, you know, I don't know, like, I feel like anyone could intuit that.
Yeah, especially considering I'm looking here and I'm seeing like very easy building structures that even humans could like probably recreate.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the argument here is that, like, because this is supposed to be like an alternative past, right? We're supposed to think that the humans are actually kind of dumb, you know, because they're like they're freaking cave people. So maybe like they don't think they don't have like the same train of logic yet. They're still kind of developing like rationally.
Yeah, and I mean, I could kind of see that if dinosaurs were to exist, there would still be a problem of trying just to survive and not so much innovating.
Once the citadel had been built, men were able to defend themselves and the dinosaurs against the invaders. Our races were strong, Adam.
Our races.
They were strong.
Yeah, that's the only way I can make sense of it, is that, like, because we're supposed to believe that these are still kind of like modeled after Stone Age people, like certain things that seem very intuitive and rational to us are kind of things that need to be explained.
Yeah.
They had no fear of Tyrant. They pushed the enemy back into the barren north, where they stayed for many years. Think of it. The Tyrant were too afraid to attack.
And I mean, I can kind of understand that too. Using the dinosaurs as also a deterrent would help.
And what made it all possible was the unity of our races. That is the secret, Adam. That is the legacy of Gra and your great ancestor, the Architect.
Oh, I gotta go tell the king.
So, now you know the history of the first builders. But then, the enslaver, your grandfather, destroyed everything they had achieved because he hated all dinosaurs, and most of the humans too.
Oh no. I like how she just had to add that in. Oh, and most of the humans too.
Yeah, it's like when I don't know, like, it's like, I guess it reminds me of how, like, you know, you might have somebody who's like racist on social media, but then you have to point out that they hate everybody.
The citadels were torn down. The trust between humans and dinosaurs was trampled in the dirt. And now, The Tyrant are back. Your father is a good man, but he no longer believes they can be defeated. He's wrong, Adam. They can be. Now that you've learned the Architect's secrets, I can give you his flute. You must use it to build citadels.
The flute.
So, now I'm curious, right? The Tyrants, are they calling them that because they're the Tyrannosaurus Rex?
I think that's that. Well, you're going to see like Morcus in just a minute, and he doesn't really look like a normal dinosaur. So I think it's kind of like it's
A hybrid?
yeah. Well, I'm sure that like I think it's like some of them are just like just normal Tyrannosauruses, you know. But I think that's like a general term for the carnivores.
Oh, okay.
Adam has found an interesting prism, Monk. I remember my grandfather often spoke of it.
May I see it? Mysteries have always fascinated me.
Ooh.
All right,
The monk.
there's another.
It's marketing.
Here's another triangle to add to my like Eye in the Pyramid collection. Let's see. Show him that.
Another mystery.
Monk, you're useless.
Wonder if it can be used to see what it
This guy has offered us no insight into anything.
Yeah, I mean, he's supposed to be a monk, a bastion of insight.
Yeah.
Where did he get his training?
Dina has been more helpful because she actually explains things. All right,
Can
so
we just like call Dina the sage now? Yeah, she seems to act like it.
so we're looking at this tablet.
This curious tablet was taken from Wukong, the captured Tyran general.
Okay, we got Morkong's iPad over there.
Everyone awake. I have studied the tablet for many years, but it remains a mystery.
Yeah, I bet.
Ah, that's where it all went. He wasted it on the tablet.
We wasted it all looking at a freaking tablet.
What does this thing do? Maybe if I hit it hard enough, it will tell me.
Booga booga. But so yeah, this whole thing right here, we got the prism, right, that we found down in the cell.
Grandfather Tao used to say the prism could see through a mystery that has troubled Monk.
So even Tao knows that this prism is going to help Monk, so he just let Monk just waste his life trying to study this tablet.
Al must really not think that much about Monk.
This prism
So while
Al in general
while
with
Monk
that.
is sitting here poring over like rattling his caveman brain over like what Morkong's tablet means, Tao has the prism, knows where it is, and doesn't tell anybody.
It kind of reminds me of what Tao said earlier on, like how the king didn't want to listen to him.
Yeah,
It's almost like
maybe
that's probably why.
Maybe that's like the sort of like in-universe sort of reasoning that like the Saurians have knowledge to share and the humans are just locked up in here and not paying attention.
Yeah.
So we use that. Use the prism on the tablet.
Windows boot up. Windows 98. Look kind of cute to me, man.
Who does this guy sound like?
It does sound very familiar.
Now, Link, you shall die.
Oh.
It sounds like Ganon in the CDI games. I'm pretty sure it's the same voice actor. If it's not, it's very close.
Yeah.
All right, so freaking
Marcus Rex. I
So
felt
friggin' we called up Morcus. He told us he's gonna meet us. He's gonna meet us somewhere, and
tablet. You brought it to life. Perhaps you can find some use for it. Fascinating. You achieved what I could not in more than 30 years.
My God, dude.
Guys.
It is a sort of window.
No wonder we're going extinct. No wonder we're going extinct.
You know what, Monk? Maybe this is not the job for you. Maybe you would be better off somewhere else.
Monk, you must talk to the king. He will listen to you. He must be
Yeah,
persuaded
Monk,
that
be
our
useful for
destiny
once.
is to lead us to victory
Try at
against
least, for your own
Mordor's
sake,
race.
Monk.
We need another idiot to talk to our idiot dad. That's what you do. You can't have a smart person explain things to dumb people. You need another dumb person to explain it to them.
Yeah. Or at least a smart person that knows how to sound dumb.